Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope everyone well. Today I was going to build a project that was work for DC and solar. I mean DC adapter and solar. I have SMPS, so I decide run this project from SMPS and solar. Both are going to working fine. When the DC come, DC and solar will be going to charge together to the battery. But the problem is I decide that DC always going to charge the battery, but when solar will be going to charge all the time battery, then when the SMPS supply line coming, then they going to both charging together. But problem is when my DC going to cut off, then my solar charge going to back through the relay. I mean the relay not going to switching working properly. Like when DC input, okay, then solar already support solar already I connect here solar connection, and DC come here, so the relay trigger, then DC and solar and DC connect together, that is fine. But when DC going to off, then the solar going to throw back from here, the relay stay on. So you can tell me I can use a diode, but diode can make the low voltage. Like my SMPS voltage is selected 14.4 volt support. So if I using a diode, then the voltage will be going to decrease. So in this case I am not going to have enough voltage to charge my battery. So in this case I cannot use a diode, or I cannot make any other relay connection where the output I can connect solar, then the DC can come and turn off. This trigger going to happen automatically. So I was try a lot of circuit diagram, lot of things, but it's not work. After that finally I have this solution. Okay, this is a 5 volt DC relay with a circuit. So I common there the VCC pin and the input pin, I make them together. My ground pin and input pin I make them together, and my VCC pin is separate. Okay, so here first one is my DC SMPS, second is my solar. Okay, so I am going to take another output from here for my battery. So my solar can charge always my battery. Then when the DC come, then my this mini module take input from here, then make trigger this, then DC will be connect with this and charge both together my battery. So in this case my this solar not going to back through and not going to run this whole mechanism. Okay, so I make this here. When the DC come my SMPS, the whole thing going to run from this DC. Okay, the battery going to turn off, I mean battery not going to use. So in this case I can save my battery, and I have a good SMPS then that can output 10 amperes. So I think it's enough for my those all output things. Okay, but my main problem was that is I was need a relay that can switch but not going to stay on, trigger off when DC off. So okay, so my battery charging control is perfectly done, but second I need this one things, that is short circuit protection. I made this. I'm going to use here some more relay. First is for switching, second is for short circuit, third one is low voltage cut. Suppose in the lead acid battery need a minimum voltage to stay on and to work properly, but in this case if I work them, their all voltage can run into 6 volt. So I know when the battery voltage going to low or battery going to low, that time is still they consume the power from my battery. So in this case I need a low voltage cut off relay, and I have circuit, but I don't think it's not much better for me. I can make by myself for a easy.